Welcome to a journey into the lives of resilient Norwegian fishermen who have traveled thousands of miles to Alaska, a rich sea with abundant fish. Here, on modern boats equipped with the most advanced technology, fishermen use giant nets to catch hundreds of tons of fish every day. The challenging journey requires not only skills but also strength and endurance in the face of the harsh difficulties of the sea. The video will take us closer to the fishing process of Norwegian fishermen. From the time they detect schools of fish with advanced sonar and radar systems until the whole team joins together to cast giant nets and harvest abundant fish. Automatic equipment and modern technology help reduce the burden of labor, but cannot replace the smooth coordination and solidarity of the fishermen on board. In this scene, we can feel the hard work and enthusiasm of those who are willing to sacrifice comfort to contribute to the fishing industry. As soon as the fish is brought onto the deck, the handling and processing process also takes place immediately to ensure the highest quality. The automatic fish processing equipment on the ship helps to process, clean and preserve the fish while it is still fresh, retaining its natural flavor and nutritional value. This stage shows the professionalism and meticulousness of Norwegian fishermen, not only in catching but also in preserving so that each fish when leaving the ship meets export quality standards. Not only that, the fishing industry also plays an important role in the economic development of Alaska and Norway. Thanks to rich resources and efficient exploitation, fish are not only supplied to the domestic market but also exported to many countries around the world, creating a strong economic flow. The profits from this industry not only improve the lives of fishermen but also contribute to the national budget. Promoting the development of supporting industries such as food processing, transportation, and packaging, the journey of Norwegian fishermen in Alaska is not simply a job, but also a way of life, an inseparable part of their lives. When night falls, in the cold and quiet space of the ocean, the fishermen gather on the deck, sharing stories and valuable experiences that they have accumulated over the years. Those stories not only soothe the cold of the ocean, but also motivate and give them strength during the long days facing the sea. The fishing industry not only brings economic value but also contributes greatly to the protection and maintenance of marine resources in a sustainable manner. Norwegian fishermen understand that fish resources are not unlimited, so they strictly adhere to environmental protection and fishery resource maintenance regulations. From using appropriately sized nets to avoid catching juvenile fish, to limiting the number of fishing vessels in a given season, every process is carried out responsibly to protect the marine ecosystem. They are clearly aware that only when marine resources are preserved can future generations continue to enjoy and develop the industry they have dedicated their lives to preserving. In addition, fish exports also bring many opportunities for international cooperation, expand markets and create jobs for thousands of people in fishing ports and processing plants. Through links with businesses and global supply chains, fish products from Alaska have reached consumers all over the world, from high-end restaurants to ordinary households. Each catch not only brings economic value, but also contributes to enhancing Norway's position in the international seafood industry. After each long voyage, Norwegian fishermen return to port with hundreds of tons of fresh fish, precious products from the sea. Here, the fish is sorted and processed immediately to ensure the highest quality and freshness before export. Workers work continuously in modern processing plants, where the fish are cleaned, sorted by size, and immediately frozen or packaged. Every step in the processing process is strictly monitored, ensuring that it meets the most stringent hygiene and food safety standards of the international market. In addition to its direct economic value, the seafood industry also brings great benefits to supporting industries. Shipping, warehousing, and logistics businesses thrive thanks to the export of fish from Alaska. Seaports, which were once just landing points for fishermen, have gradually become trading centers, creating thousands of stable jobs for local residents. These positive impacts not only improve the economic life of the region but also contribute to the sustainable development of the Norwegian economy as a whole. In the international market, seafood products from Alaska and Norway are highly appreciated for their freshness and high quality. To ensure competitiveness, businesses have invested in advanced packaging technology, which not only preserves the quality but also ensures a long shelf life. Salmon, cod, and many other seafood products from Alaska have become favorites in many countries around the world. Especially in Europe and Asia, for fishermen, the greatest pride is to see the products of their efforts being welcomed everywhere, enriching the meals of millions of consumers around the world. A fishing trip in Alaska is not only a journey of labor, but also a spiritual journey. Fishermen, with their love for the sea, always believe that each trip to sea is not only to earn a living but also to preserve and pass on the profession to the next generation. With the development of technology and increasing awareness of environmental protection, the Norwegian fishing industry is constantly striving to maintain the balance between exploitation and conservation of marine resources. After completing a successful fishing trip, fishermen are busy preparing for the next trip. Each trip begins with careful preparation, from checking the condition of the boat, nets and fishing equipment, to stocking up on food and fuel. Fishermen must always be ready for any harsh ocean conditions, because the sea is not only a source of life but also contains many potential dangers. Meanwhile, the development of the Norwegian fishing industry in Alaska has had a profound impact on the region's economy. By providing a stable and high-quality source of seafood, Norwegian fishermen have helped Alaska become one of the world's leading seafood hubs. The huge amount of fish from these waters is not only consumed domestically but also exported to many countries around the world, thereby bringing in significant foreign exchange earnings. This helps improve the lives of coastal communities, creates stable employment opportunities, and increases the income of thousands of families. At the same time, the development of the seafood industry also requires strict environmental protection measures to ensure sustainability. Norwegian fishermen strictly follow conservation regulations, from limiting the size of fish allowed to catch to adhering to seasonal times to avoid overfishing. This not only helps protect current fish stocks, but also ensures that future generations can continue to enjoy Alaska's rich marine resources. Each trip to sea is accompanied by a high sense of responsibility, not only for personal benefits but also for the future of fishing and the marine ecosystem. With determination and enthusiasm, Norwegian fishermen have proven that fishing is not only a way to make a living but also a tradition and national pride. Despite many hardships, they still persevere at sea, bringing great economic value to the country and contributing to maintaining ecological balance. Through each fishing trip, they not only harvest products but also contribute to building solidarity and team spirit among people attached to the sea. With each voyage, Norwegian fishermen not only affirm their capacity and perseverance but also add to the glorious history of the national fishing industry. They are the ones who are ready to face the harshness of the ocean. From rough waves, big storms to the biting cold of the Alaskan Sea, the journey to sea is not only a daily task but also a manifestation of human resilience and aspiration to conquer the sea. Modern ships with advanced technology systems are powerful companions, supporting fishermen to the maximum in searching for and catching hundreds of tons of fish every day. Modern fish finding technology helps to accurately locate large schools of fish, while the giant net system can be released and retrieved quickly, minimizing the fisherman's effort and optimizing the catch. However, this does not mean losing tradition and love for the profession. Norwegian fishermen still maintain the spirit of hard work, seeing each fish caught as a gift from the sea, not only bringing personal benefits but also contributing to the overall development of the community. More than an industry, fishing is also a solid foundation for coastal communities. The seafood industry has created a rich value chain, promoting the development of many supporting sectors such as processing, transportation, packaging and food preservation. Alaskan fish products exported are not only the result of fishing but also the efforts of thousands of workers in the supply chain. These are people who do not directly go to sea but play an important role in bringing seafood products to countries around the world. At processing plants, after being caught, fish will go through a cleaning, preliminary processing and packaging process. Modern automation systems and standardized processes help ensure that each fish product retains its freshness and meets the strictest food hygiene standards. Alaskan fish are then transported to international markets, from high-end restaurants to low-cost supermarkets, becoming a rich source of nutrition for millions of people. Norwegian fishermen, with each voyage, have been and are making a huge contribution to the sustainable development of the seafood industry and the national economy. They are not only workers but also ambassadors of maritime culture, a testament to the spirit of courage and determination to overcome difficulties. Thanks to them, the values of the sea have been transmitted everywhere, creating pride not only for themselves but also for the whole country of Norway. After each successful fishing trip, not only do the boats bring back huge quantities of fish, but they also bring with them the stories, lessons and pride of each fisherman. These men and women have lived, worked and devoted their whole lives to the sea. Which provides them with a source of life and also tests their resilience. Every time they set foot on land, Norwegian fishermen can look back on their efforts with joy, knowing that their contribution is not only recognized but also contributes to the stability and economic development of the country. They know that every fish caught is the result of cooperation, the effort of the whole team, from the boatman, crew to the technicians on shore and in the processing plant. These connections have created a strong and united fishing community, with a shared vision and sustainable goals for the future. The fishing industry not only provides income for coastal people but also boosts the economy of the whole country, raising Norway's position in the international arena in the field of fisheries. For many fishermen, going to sea is a job, but also a passion that is not easy to give up. Some have been attached to the profession for their whole lives, from one generation to the next. The story of the Norwegian fishermen in Alaska has inspired not only young people in the country but also coastal communities around the world. About a sustainable and challenging industry that is also very proud. With measures to protect marine resources and a sense of sustainability, fishermen always want to preserve the ocean for future generations, so that their children and grandchildren can continue to live and work on the sea. At the end of each trip, the pride of Norwegian fishermen lies not only in the amount of fish brought back but also in the great achievements they have achieved together. Each fishing season, each trip out to sea carries the hope of a bountiful harvest, of the unceasing contribution to the national economy and the sustainable development of the fisheries industry. Their stories and sea traditions are passed on to the next generation, so that the love of the sea will always live on, so that each trip out to sea has meaning not only in terms of material but also in terms of national pride. The journey of Norwegian fishermen in Alaska is also a touching journey of camaraderie, humanity, and courage. No matter how harsh the weather is, they always stand side by side, overcome all difficulties, always maintain an optimistic spirit, and are resilient in the face of the challenges of the ocean. It is that courage and solidarity that has helped them achieve unexpected successes and is a source of inspiration for everyone. They understand that the ocean is a precious gift from nature, and they always try to preserve and protect the marine environment, avoiding overexploitation to ensure ecological balance. Norwegian fishermen in Alaska always strive to develop a sustainable fishing industry, applying advanced and environmentally friendly fishing methods. These efforts not only protect the marine ecosystem but also ensure future generations can continue to follow in their footsteps and stick with the sea like their ancestors did. The journey of discovery and conquest of the sea by Norwegian fishermen is truly an inspiring story. Not only about fishing but also about love and responsibility for the ocean. Each product they bring to consumers is not only a delicious dish but also a part of pride, love for the sea and contribution to the community and country. Norwegian fishermen are a symbol of perseverance, courage and a deep love for the sea. They are not only hard workers but also ocean protectors, who know how to appreciate and preserve this precious resource for the future. Each voyage is a commitment to the sea, to life and to the values they believe in. Fishing not only creates food for millions of people around the world but also serves as a bridge between people and nature. Fish products from Alaska, after going through careful processing and packaging, are exported to many countries, contributing to the reputation of the Norwegian seafood industry. Norwegian seafood is not only highly appreciated for its quality but also for its sustainability, which has helped the industry develop remarkably and become a model for many other countries. The arduous journeys also give Norwegian fishermen the opportunity to experience and understand more about the ocean, about how they and the ocean are always connected and intertwined. Although each fishing trip is challenging, every time they return, they clearly see the value of their work, the sacrifices to protect and exploit the ocean wisely. Those ships carry products that are not only from the Alaska region but also the result of love for the profession, of generations of Norwegian fishermen who have preserved and nurtured it. We believe that the story of Norwegian fishermen in Alaska will continue to spread widely, as a reminder of the importance of the ocean to human life. It is a story of connection, of environmental awareness and of the tireless efforts to build a sustainable seafood industry. Every seafood product we enjoy is not only the result of fishing but also the efforts of countless people, from the fishermen at sea to those working in the supply chain on land. Life at sea continues. The ships will continue to set sail, carrying the dreams, hopes and loves of Norwegian fishermen. We hope that this journey has given you an insight into the lives of fishermen, the values they uphold and the importance of the sea to life and the economy. Thank you for following and see you again in the upcoming ocean exploration journeys. The Norwegian fishing industry has become one of the main economic pillars, not only bringing in large profits but also helping Norway to reach out to the international map of sustainable management and exploitation of marine resources. To achieve this, Norwegian fishermen not only have to face the harsh conditions of the sea but also have to constantly learn and innovate fishing methods to ensure the efficiency and sustainability of natural resources. They are supported by training programs and advanced technology, helping to optimize the fishing process and minimize